My name is Dr. David Lee, and we're going to be going over exercises that you should avoid if you have low back pain. All right, the first one is toe touches. So you want to avoid doing this motion, especially if you have some kind of disc injury, because what can happen is it can put more stress on your nerves if you bend forward. So you want to avoid that motion. Also, it goes with sit-ups as well too. So when you're sitting and you're doing a sit-up, that can also, when you're rounding your back, that can also put a lot of stress on your discs as well. So you want to avoid those things, especially for disc issues. The next one is running and jumping. So if you're doing a lot of running, what can happen is that if your muscles aren't strong enough, you can get a lot of jarring of the hip and the low back, and what that can do is it can put a lot of stress on your low back. So you want to avoid that, because if you're not landing appropriately also with your jump, same thing can happen. So you want to avoid that as well. All right. The next thing is heavy lifting. All right. So heavy lifting, including deadlifting and squatting. If you have low back pain, a lot of times the muscles shut off in your body and you can't stabilize your low back. So what happens is you'll tend to either arch your back or you'll round your back. So it can put a lot of strain on your low back. So you want to avoid that at this time. Keep it light, keep it very controlled, and that will help you to avoid low back pain. The next thing is golfing and tennis. The reason why you want to avoid these motions is because of the rotation, all right? So if we have low back pain and you have some kind of joint or disc issue, and if you twist really hard, that can put a lot of shear force on your low back, which can cause the back pain to increase. So you want to avoid those things as well, all right? So those are just some exercises that you want to avoid for your low back pain. As your low back pain gets better, you want to make sure that you're slowly introducing yourself into those movements again, and make sure that you're building up the corresponding muscles so that you are protecting yourself as you are doing those movements and getting back to your function.